Welcome to Songwriters Across Texas, filmed in Austin. Every Sunday morning, Songwriters Across Texas shares with you some of those legendary icons of the Texas music scene and many of the emerging songwriters across this great state. And we deliver it right to your own living room. Brought to you in part by Charles Mon Toyota. There.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
On today's episode, John Gaar, Josh Grider,
Saying whoa, oh, 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 oh. See the ride.
our spotlight performer of the day, Frank Cavitt.
Here's a honky tonk Dr. Red. He'll have you the play.
Our gospel song of the day, sung by Billy D.
There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Nick.
The song I'm about to perform is Roll Like That. It's a New Orleans groove that I came up with, being that I am from Louisiana. And I had this idea, it's kind of like a summer song. You know, it's about getting in the old station wagon, going on vacation with your mom and daddy, going to see Granny, you know, going to see Mama. That's the whole idea of the song, except the bridge is, daddy's got the wheel, mama's got the map. We roll like that, you know. It goes with the river and the whole 9 yards. You know, I love, because I grew up on rivers and bayous. I mean, I was born, 200 yards from bayou. So it's always been part of my lifeblood. And it's just a real funky New Orleans kind of groove.
On the rack, thermos full of coffee, the cooler's jam-packed. Ain't stopping for nothing, let's get a flat. Daddy's got the wheel, mama's got the map, 'cause you know we just roll like that. Heading down the highway, feeling mighty fine. I ain't in no hurry, got plenty of time. Head to Louisiana just to visit the folks. But let the good time roll. Daddy's got the wheel, mama's got the map, but you know we just roll like that. We're gonna have a party. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a real good time. We'll still be dancing when the sun comes up. Pick up the car, we gotta hit the road. Load up the poodle, we got to get back home. Going back to Austin, yeah, we gotta get back where we're keeping it real, and that's just a fact. Daddy's got the wheel, mama's got the map, 'cause you know we just roll like that. because we roll like that. Oh, have mercy. You know it doesn't roll like that.
My music career really got started because my brother was a professional musician. He played with Slim Harpo for several years. So there was always music equipment and him coming and going because he was on the road. But I grew up in the country. You know, I grew up in cotton country in Louisiana. One day I was out fiddling around on the property, and I heard this band, and I could hear it. It was about 1970. And it was this band playing One Way Out by the Allman Brothers. So I run down there and I kind of hide, and that's how I ended up meeting my neighbors. The guy that house they were rehearsing at built me a guitar. So that's where it started. Plus I was living out in the country by myself, so I hunted and I fished and I played guitar. I ended up going to work for my brother when I was 17 and doing some road stuff, and that was the beginning of my career. And I ended up working for a guy named Rockin' Sidney. And Rockin' Sidney had a hit back in the 80s called Don't Mess With My Toot Toot. I went on the road with Chubby Carey and the Bayou Swamp Band. I went out with Chubby all over the world for 5 years. Started playing the Saxon Pub. That was in '83. And then since then, I've just been here in Austin. This is my home. You know, I love it here more than any place. I've lived in a lot of places. And there's a lot of music going on. It's hard to make the kind of money you want, but you can base out of here. There's great studios and great record producers in this town, you know, and just great people, you know. So I'm loving it. I'm here, and I'm glad to be on this stage here at the Broken Spoke. It was amazing.
Coming up next, Josh Grider.
Hi folks, I'm Freddie. Welcome to my place, Freddie's Place. Recently there have been lots of newfangled places popping up trying to squeeze out us local purveyors of good food. Well, I'm here to tell you there's a new sheriff in town, and I'm not going to take this lying down. Some competitors have the balls to call this crappy cheese sandwich and cup of soup a lunch special and charge you $7.99. That price is too damn high. This is some competitor's fancy smancy burger. It has a little bitty bun, a scrawny piece of meat, and a single piece of fake cheese and fries straight from the freezer, and a price that's too damn high. What the hell is this? Some New York idea of a chicken fried steak? My prices are unbeatable, as is the great food, great service, and live entertainment. So this winter, whether you prefer to sit outside by the fire pit or cozy up inside by the fireplace, Freddie's Place is the perfect place to spend an evening. And visit us on the web at freddysplaceaustin.com.
My name is Oscar Trevino. I've been in the collision repair business for 20 years. My experience is about 16 years in management with collision centers. In our shop, you're not just a number, you're a person that we like to build a relationship with, and hopefully we can take care of all the family and continue to do the best work that we can for the customer. Need an estimate? Our estimates are free. We also pick up and drop off. We work with all insurances. We would be glad to service you. We'd like for you to come down and meet the crew. That's the way we keep our business doors open, by being truthful, honest, and a good job.
Oh no, there he goes again. Putting everything on sale. And just when I was getting used to this sofa, I love this guy.
Hi, I'm Ben. Don't worry about Shiner. We take good care of him. We have plenty of inventory. For example, our Shiner Special. This sectional sofa for only $6.99. So come by and see us and give Shiner a hug.
Now we've got Josh Grider, originally from Las Cruces, New Mexico. He's been to Nashville and is now relocated here in Austin. Here's Josh to tell us more about the story behind his music.
The song I'm about to perform now was a song called On Vinyl that I wrote with a friend of mine named Greg Becker. I'd had this idea. I thought vinyl would make a cool song subject, I'd recently got an old record player and set it up at the house. And my dad's got just an incredible vinyl collection. I mean, I really was raised on it, you know, Haggard and his music, his country music. I thought it'd be a great, you know, thing to write about, but I didn't just want to write about vinyl records. You know, I thought vinyl could be a cool vehicle to kind of carry the song. And I had this idea for vinyl seats. I've got this old Chevy Suburban with the vinyl seats in it. I was like, well, there's vinyl. And I thought, you know, maybe if we can find one more vinyl, you know. And so I was sharing this idea with Greg, and he said, well, did your grandma have vinyl floors, or you ever grew up around vinyl flooring? And I said, well, oh yeah, that's a great idea, you know. And he kind of shared about his history there. So then I was like, all right, we got it. We got a roadmap here. We've got vinyl floors, we got vinyl seats, and then we'll save it for to me, the obvious, you know, vinyl records. And so we just sort of built this story of a character whose life is, you know, defining moments in his life are connected with vinyl, you know, in its different forms and shapes. And it's certainly true, you know, for me, my life definitely. Grew up on the vinyl floors and burned my legs on the vinyl seats and made out with the girl on the vinyl seats, and the records, you know, they're a huge part of my life. So, yeah, on vinyl.
Grandma picked the pattern out, and Granddaddy cut and laid it down on a kitchen floor in a post-war summer 1954. And there it's laid for 60-some years, underneath good times, underneath tears, to tear it up, to tear me up, as I grew up on that vinyl, singing, whoa, oh, 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 oh. We were sitting in the kitchen eating chicken and collard greens. Yeah, whoa, oh, 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 oh. So many of my favorite memories are on vinyl. Now Daddy had an 82 GMC with a 4-speed single cab green bench seat, and on them summer days, man, it burned the back of my legs. You think I'd learned round 17, it was the same old seat, but I found a whole different kind of heat on a midnight riverside first time thing, falling head over heart over heels, sitting on that vinyl, singing, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Well, she'd ride right there in the middle, right next to me. Yeah, whoa, oh, 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 oh. So many of my favorite memories are on vinyl. Now these days my ride's got leather seats and there's hardwood floors underneath my feet, and if that high tech starts to get me down, I got a little trick to turn it all around. Yeah, I'll drop the needle on an old LP, and the hiss and the pops don't bother me. No, they take me back to a simpler time when it was hanging Merle Haggard and Patsy Cline on vinyl. Vinyl. Singing, whoa, oh, 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 oh. If we make it through December, call Elijah and crazy. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. So many of my favorite memories. Yes, so many of my favorite memories are on vinyl.
well, there's been a lot of moments of validation, really. I mean, I think I would have quit if I hadn't had them. But it was in 2007 I made an album, and I put a song on it called Crazy Like You, which was one of those quick 2-3 minute songs to write, you know. I mean, it just came all at once and just got it all jotted down. But over the years, that song, time and time again, has repaid me, you know, spiritually as well as, you know, people get married to it, engaged to it. I've seen people I've had people work out to where at a show, like when that song happens, they get engaged. And I've seen wedding books with all the lyrics of that song written through it and photographs of the people. And, you know, to have a song that is, you know, your wedding day that's a huge day, you know, in your life. And that my song, you know, for people that I don't even know, that my song was there and it encouraged them, or it was part of that day for them. That's certainly one. And you know, every June without fail since I wrote it seems like, you know, you get a text or a tweet, and sometimes multiple, you know, as our wedding song, or people come up to you to show, we danced at our wedding, that was our first dance, you know. And that always fills the soul cup up, you know. For me, that's it, you know. And not even an ego thing, just that's why we write them. I hope that I can write songs that resonate with somebody, you know, and for you know, to have a love song that resonates on that level and over again over the years that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool validation point for me.
Coming up next, our spotlight performer of the day, Frank Cavitt.
Everyone knows that Toyota has the best built cars in America. Not only the best built, but the best value. So the only question is, where do you go to get one? Charles Mon Toyota has been a local, family-owned dealership since 1954.
Yeah, one of these dealerships sends our money to Florida.
Charles Mon Toyota provides the best deals and the best service around because they live here.
Another one sends our money to Michigan.
Carl, say something nice.
Okay, Texans take care of Texans.
That sure is the truth. Come by Charles Mon Toyota because we're deep in the heart of Texas.
The edge of town, the newest honky-tonk in Central Texas. A place designed for fun times, from the bull outside past the swinging doors to the fully stocked bar and then on to the pit. Doug designed the edge of town as a place where you can come relax and enjoy being in Texas. And at the top of the list is his agenda of the best songwriters and bands that Central Texas has to offer. So who doesn't want to have a cold beer, some great barbecue, and listen or dance to the best music around? The edge of town, a complete Texas experience. A shrewd songwriter once likened songwriting to playing poker, where all the figures of speech are the cards of the game. A good metaphor is probably an ace in the hole, but a good irony might trump a metaphor. And irony is a fascinating thing to behold. It's ironic that lots of singers and songwriters start out singing in church choirs and end up singing in bars and clubs. And then others start out singing in bars and clubs and end up singing in choirs. It's ironic that lots of people go to bars and clubs to fill a lonely heart, and on the other hand, go back there to mend a broken heart. As our friend Bubba from South Austin might say, it's just filled up with ironical. Our spotlight performer of the day, Frank Cavitt, writes about just that scenario in his great song, Is the Honky Tonk Doctor In?
Here's a honky-tonk doctor in. He'll have the pain coming on again. The only cure for what I've got. Well, I'm feeling better with every shot. You don't need a prescription card. Well, all you need is a broken heart. Pour me a drink, let the healing begin. Here's a honky-tonk doctor in. woke up this morning, I'm feeling just fine. I didn't have a clue that I'd been left behind. There's an aching deep inside. Behind the bottle is where I'll hide. Just a glimpse of those neon lights, and I'll start to feel alright. Here's a honky-tonk doctor in. He'll help you the pain coming on again. The only cure for what I've got. Well, I'm feeling better with every shot. You don't need a prescription card. Well, all you need is a broken heart. Pour me a drink, let the healing begin. Is a honky-tonk doctor in. I'm gonna write myself a sad, sad song. Just another verse of she done me wrong. 'Cause you know it's just not right to spend another lonely night. So won't you pour me something strong? Well, I can't stand the pain too long. Is a honky-tonk doctor in. He'll help you the pain coming on again. The only cure for what I've got. Well, I'm feeling better with every shot. You don't need a prescription card. Well, all you need is a broken heart. Pour me a drink, let the healing begin. Is a honky-tonk doctor in. Pour me a drink, let the healing begin. Is a honky-tonk doctor in.
On next week's show, Kendall Baird. Trey Womack with Chubby Knuckle Choir.
Yeah, all he needs is conversation.
Our spotlight performer of the day, Rick Trevino.
Now I know everything is better here in Texas.
Our gospel song of the day, performed by Bob Livingston.
He'll take me home. Let's all sing it. I am a pilgrim. And
Wall to wall, we got it all. The Floor Centers of Texas. The Floor Store with more floors. The Floor Centers of Texas.
At Floor Centers of Texas, we understand the decision to get new floors is a big deal for your family. That's why we want to thank so many of you for putting trust in us to take care of your flooring needs. Come see us in either of our locations and let us prove to you our dedication to making the decision an easy one. Great prices, great service, great floors.
The Floor Store with more floors. The Floor Centers of Texas.
They say progress is necessary, but sometimes don't you just miss the good old days? Since Austin Pizza Garden is a family-owned business, great care is taken to make our pizza just right. The dough is made fresh here in our kitchen. Our sauce is a family original, and the vegetables are market fresh. Experience some of the great wines or try one of over 30 beer choices, guaranteed to make you remember those good old days.
Austin's homegrown Mighty Fine does all the things required to make a truly premium burger. The meat is all natural, no hormones or preservatives, ground on site, fresh every day. Patties are hand-formed, and finally, to keep them juicy, the patties are allowed to cook naturally, never smashed or pressed down. A better burger that actually is a better burger. Mighty Fine Burgers, Fries, Shakes.
Next, our gospel song of the day, sung by Billy D.
Oh, it's good to be here. Thank you all very much. Got a great band up here. Wonderful. I love each and every one of these guys. Well, I was standing by my window on a cold, dark, cloudy day when I heard that hearse come rolling just to carry my poor mother away. Circle being broken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Undertaker, 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 please drive slow, 'cause that body that you're hauling, Lord, I love that woman so. Well, in the circle being broken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Nick. Oh, Mr. Bogart. For these guys, everybody. Come on, clap your hands. Well, once I was aimless, life filled with sin. I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more